What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Bare Basic Lawns. As you can see, I am watering right now and haven't seen any rain here. I know I mentioned in my last video that it was supposed to rain, but I didn't see zero. So here I am watering, and this is how I water, guys. Every zone takes me about 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how long I catch it. And yeah, this is what I do, guys, every time. And so that's why in this video, I am starting a budget irrigation system. I've seen it online with another YouTuber. You guys might know him, but he got me inspired on doing the budget irrigation. So that's what I'm going to be doing, guys. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. I did already kind of show you already previously and kind of mentioned it a little bit, but this is what I'm talking about, guys. Come over here. So all of that right there. So it's all along the house, and then it's just part of your water. The gate's open. I was back here watering already earlier. So that's kind of what I've been working on, is trying to get some irrigation going, because it's a pain in the rear end to every 10 minutes. I would much rather just start a zone, and however long the hose will go from here, and then I'm going to make it go all the way to the front over here. So I already got a couple of it going all the way, let me see, all the way to the corner right there where the expansion joint and this border trim meet up. I want to put one here, I want to put one there, and then hopefully it'll reach all the way back here, and try and get something going, because it takes me 3 hours, guys. I'm not kidding, to do this every 10 minutes, switch a zone, then go 10 minutes, then switch to another zone, and it's just getting really annoying, and I don't really want to spend $4,000 minimum to get a quote going for that. So I would much rather try and work on a budget irrigation system. So I would much rather try and do that, and that's what I'm going to be working on, guys. Let me go ahead and show you. I will put a link in the description below what I'm working with. I will be working on an Amazon affiliates page, so that way you can I can really start to link up and what I'm doing and see what I'm going with, and then if you like the system and like what I'm providing, then go ahead and check it out. If it works for me, maybe it might work for somebody else. But in the meantime, guys, that's what I'm working with. Let's go to here. I'm on top of the review table. You saw my last video. Let's go ahead and go to the new review table and see what kind of products we're working with. All right, so in my last video, I did my assembly video of this thing. I haven't really used it yet, except for right now. So I figured this would be a good time to finally use it. I put my stuff right here. I folded it just to. The soft close is working a little better, but it does lock into place really good, unlike what I was showing earlier. The trigger part is locked into place. This part is locked into place. Very sturdy piece, guys. I'm pretty happy with it, even though it took me forever to get to this step. So, but in the meantime, this is what we're working with. I don't know if you noticed, but I had these little hose guide dealy mababi things holding the hose together. That's what I'm going to be using, especially on this side of the house. When I'm on this side of the house, I probably will just bury it into the mulch and not really use this, and try and use for, I think it's 10. It doesn't say, but I think it comes with about 10 or 12. I want to say it was like already $20. So these things are going to get expensive, but I really don't want to have that hose line, to kill the grass. So try to find something that'll raise this up. So that's for that. And then I picked up this little kit on Amazon. It's just a little 3-zone above ground sprinkler system. I went with this one because on the ones that I have out there already, I noticed that there's no way to gauge on your spreading. It's only just a 360. And I saw this and it can do 180 because I'm really blasting the house and the porch, and it just gets all wet and everywhere. I'm just wasting water. So I wanted to try and find something. This was really the only one that I found that was 180 degrees. So it'll just go alongside the house and then what I want to spray. So I figured, why not? I think it was like 35 bucks. Let's give it a try. Why not? So let's go ahead and see what comes in the box. All right, in the box we have our sprinkler heads. I think this is aluminum. If I want to, I can't tell, but I want to say it's aluminum. Let me see if it hits up to the magnet here. So I don't believe it's metal because it's not sticking to the magnet here. So I want to say it's plastic. Not too sure. I don't see anything as far as what it's made out of. But I got the three. Comes with three of them. I got my three. Then it's cool is that it has risers where you can take the top off here. I believe this part, I haven't really looked at the directions too much, but I believe this part right here can screw off, and then you can put this on here and extend it if you want. I thought that was kind of cool. I don't think I'll use that, but it's cool to have. Then it comes with 30 feet of hose, and I believe you have to cut it to your preference, because I don't see anything as far as cut. So I think I'm gonna have to cut it myself, which is fine because I would much rather, especially right here. I think it's about almost 8.5 feet, and then I need like almost 15 feet to cut across the way there that I'm looking for. So that's where I'm working at. And then it comes with all your connectors. Once you cut the hose, it has all your connectors just like the top here. So just to give you a brief little, so you go, this red cap is the sealer part, seals it just like that. Then you take it off, and then it's got a little port like this that it just goes right in the middle, and then this will just secure it. And it does fit 3/4 inch, your bare basic. Hose screws. So that's what I'm working with, guys. I figured why not? Let's try it because I'm just blasting, especially when I get to this side of the house. I really kind of don't want to blast the house so much. I want to try and water the grass. So I'm gonna try it out, guys. Why not? See what happens. And then I think to finish up, let me see here. Hold on. This is the one that I was showing you to go by the expansion joint and the trim piece. Yeah, I think I got this on Amazon too. I know they sell them at Home Depot. It's just your orbit one, and I want this one to be in that corner so that way it can try and get the sidewalk piece and the by the street right there. So I'm gonna try and get that, and I should have enough feet with what's over there to finish this side. So I will have one zone done, and all I got to do is just turn on the hose, turn on the little adapter piece, and this goes. So, and then eventually I'll get a timer, and I'm not too worried about that right now, but I'm just looking to get it going. So why not? Let's get this cut, get it measured, and I'll see you guys out on the lawn. All right, guys. Step one, I'm going to check first. Okay, so yeah, so it's all one piece. So I'm going to have to cut it, which is fine. I don't mind. I'd rather do that anyways. But I'm gonna go ahead and I know I mentioned I will see you guys in the lawn right now, but I just wanted to see how this is. But let's go ahead and see. I'm gonna get this over here and measure out what I need. All right, first step. Let's go ahead. First, is this off? Yeah, let's turn this off. First step, I want to measure how much I need. So let me go ahead. I noticed one thing. I think I tried it earlier just to make sure that it works. I believe you got to unscrew the red cap, the secure locking pin, whatever you want to call it, in order to screw this on, which I think is kind of weird, but whatever. Hopefully it doesn't leak. That's really my main concern with this thing, is that, you know, it's not secure hosing. It's just hose and then a few adapters. That's kind of what I've noticed with this thing. But if it works, it works. So let me wring this out. So I'm looking to go with this piece right here. Where are you guys at? Okay, you can see me. Okay. Yeah, so just sweating, guys. I'm looking that because I know that this piece right here is good, because when it was on, it's a 360 and it was spraying everywhere on the porch and everything, and I really just want to just dial it into this and then along here. So I'm going to try and dial it in myself here. Take out all of this, and these little clips I think work cool. But while you're edging, I've noticed that it kind of really doesn't work that good. It's kind of not the greatest. All right, guys. So both of my mics ended up dying on me, so I threw them on the charger right now for about 15 minutes while I cut this piece. So seems like that's okay. I probably could maybe scoot it over just a tad bit more. Let's see how the guide looks. I'll go right there, because it is popping out. So it is coming out of the little guide pieces here. So it is what it is. But the razor blade worked good. I cut it. Not really leaking too much. Lots of power though. It's almost hitting my neighbor's fence right here, which is, you know, a good, I don't know, 15 feet or so. But once I line it up, it should bring the pressure down, which is what I want. You know, I don't really want to blast his house. I mean, I don't mind watering his grass. I just don't want to blast the house, really. So I'm gonna keep going, guys. I might do a little music monologue while I record it and cut this, just in case, you know, my mic is not dying just yet. But I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna try and fish out all of this right here, and yeah, it's working good so far, guys. I'm pretty happy with it so far. So let's keep going. One thing that I wanted to mention too, um, the little cup link adapter pieces. Uh, there are two different types, which is cool. It seems like these kind of big, fattier ones right here with the ridges attached to there. I do have another one the size of what's on the hose right there. Not too really sure. From what the picture shows in the directions, is that these hook up to there, and then maybe an extra one somewhere else if I, you know, if I have another, you know, maybe another uh, water spigot coming here. It's pretty cool. You can link it in the middle too as well. You don't have to have it in the end right here. You can probably for multiple ports, which is cool. I like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, so I just noticed that the ribbed adapter piece that I just showed you would be a female to go into the slot, you know, so it'll screw into the sprinkler head. Then you have your male that will go around the piece right here. So that's why you have dual ones. So this piece will screw into the sprinkler head, and then the hose attaches to this, and then you keep going. I know I try to sound all cool, but that's what it was. Make sure too that you put your red piece, yeah, make sure to put your red piece on the hose first, and then connect it onto the other piece and make sure to wedge it in there and then screw it in. Now how I'm going to measure it is by that exactly where it's connected to the sprinkler head. And then I'm going to run it for how much I need. You guys can see me watering over there. That's what I'm saying, guys. It's already been, I don't know, an hour plus. Freaking, that's all I do is just move that. So I'm just going to run it for how much I need. Cool. All right, I'm gonna go get the last sprinkler head, the last pieces, and let's fire this up. I'm excited. This looks cool. All right, let's go ahead, get it where I want it. Now I'm thinking for this last piece, I'm gonna have to raise it up, which is fine. I did it again, guys. I'm telling you, make sure you get that stupid little red piece in there. Make sure it's all the way up. Well, I'm gonna do it backwards. I did it backwards. Oh, it's always fun jumping into something you don't know nothing about. All right, that's fine. At least I did the ending piece. So I'm gonna put this over here. All right, let me go get the last piece. All right, last piece. Red through the hole or through the hose. Wish these things were free turning. And then screw it all together. Kind of do it individually. Let's test it out. Perfect timing because I'm about to change this. I'm already done with this one. It's already been 17 minutes. So that's what I mean, guys. It's already getting dark. Here it is again. Beautiful sunset. Looking good. We missed the good clouds color. But yeah. So don't mind this hose. We got all through the, and then I'm gonna bury that. And it's not gonna look like that. I'm gonna put it underneath the mulch, but let's go ahead and test it, guys. Let's see how it looks. All right, guys, here we go. So as you can see what's wet and what's dry. So, and the sprinkler head is right there. So we should have all this, you know, even probably maybe from this little blue flower coverage, which is perfect. That's what I want. I want overlap. I want to make sure I get everything. And then this, and then even when I was doing it right here, that's one. I'd move it over, you know, maybe two. I would probably be like right here, two. Maybe, you know, maybe it would at least be 3 zones for me to do that. So that would be 45 minutes, 15 minutes per zone. So now I'm going to do 3 zones in 15 minutes. And then once I finish, you know, I have the other hose that I'm going to use, and then those other sprinkler heads I'll put over here. And then if I like this, then I'll continue it down the house on the other side, and then feed the hose through the fence, and then continue all the way down, and then maybe get that orbit one that I had to get the backyard. But let's see how it goes. I'm gonna turn it on. Let's fire it up and get this last little bit watered. Hey guys, can you see me? I'm way over here. Got the water turned on. I believe I got it to my liking of where I kind of adjusted it before the video to see my projection, because it can do 180 degrees, and that's what I'm looking for. So let's turn it on and let's hope for the best. Got 1, 2, 3. Ooh, there we go. Turn it on a little bit more. Am I blasting you guys? I can't tell. I'm gonna keep it there. Let's see how I'm looking. Might have to move you. I got good overlap. Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna have to move you guys once I crank this sucker up. Here, let me do that real quick. That should be good. All right, let's go and take a look. I like it right there. Let's turn it. Oh, that's so cool. That's looking good, guys. Exactly how I like it. All right, that's one. I got it lined up. I know you can't see it in the video, but I got it lined up to here and all the way to the other one. Let's go check this one. Very easy to move, guys. I really like this. You rotate it however you want. Okay, that's looking good. How's this one? All right, guys. Believe I got it the way I want. And that's not even full blast either. And at this rate, if I'm walking the line, I can feel the water to my knees, maybe to my pants. But over here, it's not reaching so much. Gonna turn it up just a little bit. Okay, so that's full blast. But I believe I can turn them on higher from the sprinkler head. And even from looking at you, it's still reaching fairly good. Man, I'm loving this. I can feel it to my feet pretty good. I'm about 2 feet over, which is fine. Like I said, I don't care. As long as I don't hit the house, that's all I care about. Okay, so that's full blast. What do you guys think? Mike's still good. Interesting. I only charged it for like 15 minutes, if that. Beautiful skies. Guys, I'm loving this. I just really hope though that when I reach this corner over here, that it will have enough pressure, because they're both on, they're all three of them are full blast. And maybe I'll give you guys a little better sneak peek, or a better view of it during the daytime. But I really wanted to get this done. You know, again, this thing has been sitting in my garage now for a week, and you know, same thing with the workbench, a week and a half. I'm finally getting this stuff done. But you can see, can you guys see that? Tell you what though, that lawn's looking good. Now I can really zone this in with some irrigation, because I was getting tired of watering this thing with that little sprinkler. And I'm walking this, trying not to get my phone wet. I can feel it all the way in the corner, so that's good. That's real good. I can feel it all the way in the corner, and I can see, you know, it's being so dry, I can see where it's hitting my neighbor's lawn, and it's only going just a couple feet over, which is fine. I really don't mind watering his grass. Share the wealth, right? You know, we're all here for each other. I don't mind helping people out, helping my neighbors out. I always, you know, like we were doing our core aeration with Jason and all my other neighbors. So I really don't mind helping all my people out. I'm gonna let this run, guys, and another 15 minutes or so. I'm gonna really let this go. But guys, I'm digging this for a little budget irrigation. I can't say enough about it, because now I can get 2 or 3 zones done in 15 minutes. That's what I'm looking for. I'm tired of watering every 3 hours or hand watering every 3 hours, and it just dreads and lags on. So I'm really looking forward to doing this. So I should have this whole side done. I'll probably maybe do it the weekend. This is today's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday, yeah. So I'm looking to do this probably by the end of the week. Or if you know, I still got to. This is my only zone that I have, so I'll probably end up having to keep hand watering until I complete it all. But while I'm doing all that, I'll probably maybe finish this whole side up and run the hose and see what I'm working with as far as pieces. And yeah, that's about it, guys. Always thankful for tuning in. Leave me a comment. I love the suggestions. I love hearing what other people use. Love the support. Can't thank you guys enough. Always like, comment, subscribe, share, ring that bell. I'm always here to provide you guys good content, even if it's a little budget irrigation system. Somebody else inspired me. You know who you are if you ever, which I highly doubt, but yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. I will catch you guys in the next video.
Bare basic lawns where the green grass grows, East Texas skies and a gentle breeze blows.